on the following problem, we have an expression that's dividing. Now, if you notice, we first have an exponent outside the parentheses. We need to be able to distribute the exponent. You can think about distributive property. Basically, 5x to the negative 3, y to the fifth is to the second power. So you can think of it as distributive property. 5 to the second power, so 2 will be over to the 5. So it'll be 5 to the second power will be 25. Negative 3 times 2 will give me a negative 6. 5 times 2 will give me a 10. On the denominator, I have a 2x to the negative 4, y to the negative 5. Now, you have to be very careful with your exponents. If you want to subtract, you can, if you want to. But first, let's go and switch, instead of subtracting, let's go and switch the x to the 6 on the denominator. The x to the fourth is negative, so we're going to switch it to the numerator. So x to the 4. So let's see. We have a 25 and a 2. 4 minus 6 will give me negative 2. And since it's negative, it's going to go into the denominator. Now, we can subtract if you want, or we can just switch the negative exponent to the numerator and becomes a positive. So therefore, we have y to the power of 15. Nothing to reduce, nothing to cancel. Therefore, this is my final answer. Now remember, if you wanted to subtract, you can. You just have to be a bit careful. You can subtract negative 6 minus negative 4. So negative 6 minus negative 4. With the double negative, it becomes a positive, so it's negative 6 plus 4, which is negative 2. And since it's a negative exponent, we're going to switch it to the denominator and it becomes a positive exponent. Same thing with the y's. You can subtract if you want. You can do 10 minus negative 5. But don't forget that you have to subtract. The double negative becomes a positive, and that'll give me 15. Or just y to the 15. So remember, the both ways works the same as long as you do it correctly and you are careful.